Hi everyone, this is Yemi from purposefulme.co.uk. I've been doing this series of videos from my book Flying High in a Polka Dot Dress because I just wanted to share some of these stories in the book with the world. You can get this book on Amazon worldwide, either an or electronic version. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my weekly blog on purposefulme.co.uk and the YouTube channel Purpose for Me. Today I want to read or talk about a really short story in the book. But let's start with a quote by Hikato, a Greek philosopher. And he says, "What progress, you ask, have I made? What progress, you ask, have I made? I have begun to be a friend to myself." I have begun to be a friend to myself. You know, sometimes in life, we wonder about the progress we've made. Why don't you start by becoming your own friend, by liking who you see in the mirror, by being able to laugh at yourself, laugh with yourself, dance. I love dancing when I'm in the kitchen. I always have music playing everywhere I am. Because you need to learn to enjoy your own company. If nothing has reminded me of how vital it is to love your own company, this COVID season has definitely done that with most people stuck at home. If you don't learn to love yourself and be with yourself, then you're going to struggle. Let's go to the story and the lesson. I learned it's important to laugh even if it's at yourself. The one thing that I remember growing up was that my father was a bit of a joker. Actually, in these days, I think he could easily have been a stand-up comedian because he just loved to make people laugh. He never ceased to laugh, fool around, and make others laugh. He was not afraid to laugh at himself and have others laugh with him and sometimes at him. He seemed to thrive on making other people smile. He was the kind of father who allowed me to put makeup on him, dress him up, plait his hair, and then show the final work to everyone on the street. And I'm not talking as a 3 or 4 year old, I'm talking as a 7, 8, 9 years old girl. I still made him do all of that, and he did it joyfully. Sometimes I tied a head wrap on his head. I made him wear my mom's shoe and clothes, and he never once shied off or shied away from showing off the result. There were the odd occasions when people would walk into our house and do another take because they would be surprised that he was all dressed up. And one day, while we were playing at this, it prompted my mom to tell us a story about how my father once dressed up, headgear, shoes and all, while she was out. And she came home, and that for a second or for a moment she didn't recognize him, and she saw him sat there in her clothes just to get a laugh and a reaction from her. And every time my mom told this story, even long after his passed, she still laughs. And this story was especially important after my father passed away. This and many other stories, because it was a way for us as a family to bond together, to connect together, to feel close to him, and for us not to really feel that he was gone. There was always something that we could share or talk about that he did that would still make us laugh even today. One of the things that I learned from that whole experience is that life is more fun when a lot of laughter is thrown in for and on the journey. So my challenge to us today is, have you learned to laugh at yourself, with yourself? Have you learned to stop taking yourself too seriously? Have you learned to let go sometimes and be free? Free to dance, free to sing, free to laugh? Or are you the kind of person that your family dreads when you're coming home? You have an opportunity to create memories that would outlast and outlive you. Memories that could keep your family going in case you passed on or whenever you passed on. Memories that could go from generation to generation. Lessons that could inspire your great-grandchildren that are yet unborn. This is one of those stories, and I hope it inspires you to create your own memories. Thanks again for listening and watching this video. Again, as I said earlier, you can get this book on Amazon Worldwide, and it's titled Flying High in a Polka Dot Dress. Thanks for watching and have a great day.